My boyfriend, for instance, is exactly the type of person who will do something completely random with no forethought whatsoever that invariably gets him or someone else into trouble and then years later beats himself up over it, even though I try to point out the futility of this behavior, a thankless service, I assure you, and to what end? What? How can you not know the Akashic Library? Well, it's the library in the collective unconscious. Fascinating place. Well, I have been. Yes, some time ago. Ravi and I spent an afternoon there once in our younger days. Muffins, cookies, cakes, candy. Who can take a sunrise? My boyfriend used to sing that to me. I loved that. Well, my old boyfriend, I guess. Who even knows where he is now? He's probably long moved on. Good for him. Probably for the best. I wish him every happiness there is. God knows what he's hitting on now. Say what you will, trapped in a marionette, unable to enjoy food, never again able to see the only man I truly loved. No food, no sex, not even a simple bloody massage. Sitting here in this lunatic asylum of a city, which I have plans for, by the way. I often find myself in many strange narratives with all sorts of colloquial slang, and I am a bit of a chameleon in my ability to adapt. Not so much as Ravi, but I do pick up the hip, mod jargons of various social groups and youth culture. Maybe I'll even be able to track down my boyfriend. My old boyfriend. My boyfriend. I would never be disloyal to him or turn my back on him no matter how many years pass. Well, sleeping with other people is hardly being disloyal. We're not June and Ward Cleaver. Don't worry about it, different narrative. And we live very, very long lives. For heaven's sake, you have to mix it up a bit. Sex is a tawdry thing. Loyalty is much deeper and greater, and most peons have the emotional range of a toddler and cannot fathom... Oh, no. No, and this pathetic excuse for a body, this insulting Pinocchio suit, if Geppetto was a half-brain mutation of a dying sow, I cannot have any happy joy time in this horrid body, but trust me, my boyfriend has by now shagged a mile-long laundry list of the psychologically stunted and grotesque. I truly believe the words, "No, not today," have never passed his lips, but no matter. I do not care about such idiocies. I just want him. Well, the Crossroads nitwits thought they could cause a flowering. No one's been able to, although Ravi and my explorations have absolutely furthered research in that direction. And I'm not some crazed psychotic. And by the way, not all psychotics are crazed. My ex-boyfriend has had a psychotic break or two. I mean, ex. I don't really think of him as an ex. Well, he'll never be an ex to me. I have no choice but to accept that I've probably lost the love of my life. See, I'm capable of love. I'm not a psychopath. Well, today we have a special treat. Instead of one of our idiot musicians slogging through some horrible modern piece of crap that nobody wants to hear, we have unearthed a rare lost recording from some time ago made by my old boyfriend. So, without further ado, here's a little time capsule from the past. Why, Ravi and I were spies for a bit in a lovely war narrative with Siberian zombies and English vampires. It was wonderful. We had such a blast. It was one of those narratives where Dracula had succeeded in coming to England and taken over the royal family. Ravi even seduced the undead Princess Elizabeth and wouldn't stop going on about their torrid night of bloody-filled passion for weeks afterwards. Ah, what times. Those were the days. We had to sail across Europe to stop the Siberian zombie hordes on a ship of nails. No, not metal nails, actual finger and toenails. The mad Swede conjured it up for us. It flew and everything. The smell left a bit to be desired, but perusing the night sky on a ghostly ship of fingernails strewn together by hair really makes up for it. We had two-fisted fightin' Roosevelt. He was a loud, crude man. he was a member of some regressed race called Americans. Revolting race. I recommended we double-cross him and watch his homeland get destroyed by the Siberian zombies before we put a stop to them. But after he made some comment about beating up queers, Ravy became obsessed with seducing him. Did he succeed? Well, it depends by what you mean as succeed. He never did exactly have sex with Ravy, but that bit with having to, there was this poison, and the only way for him to ingest the antidote there was fellatio involved upon Raven, and Raven counted it as a win. Personally, it was the most hysterical thing I've ever seen, so I didn't argue it. Well, okay, it is morally questionable, but the moment you brag about beating up queers, the kid gloves come off. You deserve what you get after that. We are merely the hand of karma come to slap you silly. I miss my boyfriend. The only man I ever truly loved. Or even a cat. I prefer cats personally. So much less trouble. Although my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, I'll never love another. Let's be honest. But anyway, he's a dog person. In fact, he's like a giant dog. A giant, big, fluffy, shaggy doggo who just comes bounding up to you and licks you while you beg him to stop, but it makes you giggle and smile, and you love him for it. Anyway, who needs a bird? Oh, right. Messenger pigeons. Yes, that is a good idea. All right, other than messenger birds, what about those heterosexual foot-worshipping perverts? Do they have some deviant fetish involving birds? I'm sure they do. They have a fetish for everything. Just like my boyfriend. Only when he does it, it's cute, because... Birds! I can personally attest how delicious rodent can be. Why, many years ago, me and my boyfriend were traveling around the multiverse, perusing its many wonders, sampling so many delicious creatures. Why, if you've ever looked in its sweet eyes, so big and full of innocent wonder at the big, great, wide, wonderful world, then friends, we've eaten it. Mud bears, swamp spiders, gizzard tentacles, college students, so many glorious dishes to sample. I'm no prude. I would have you know I'm quite adventurous. Why, I could tell you a story involving my last boyfriend and a grapefruit that would make you blush. But I did it. Played the fool. And it worked. It worked! I have built a psychic siphoning battery from scratch! Roped you idiots in so that at last my master plan can come to fruition and I can leave this accursed feces state of a narrative and join my beloved once again. I don't know where he is, but I'll find him. I'm coming, my love. I'm coming. Soon we'll be together again. I don't like carrying around this anger. This is weight I don't think I can bear much longer. I was never like this before. I can't function alone like this. My thoughts, consumed by rage. This isn't me. I've never been this bad. I'm more than this. This isn't who I ever wanted to be. I'm not whole. I know I'm not. My balance. I have no balance. I know something's wrong with me. I know. But if I can just make it back to Ravy, I know everything will be better. I can do it. I'm almost there. Soon. Soon, my love. I'm coming. I swear, just wait for me, just a little longer. I'm coming, Ravy. I'll do it.